Hey, Rum and Red Bull. Hi, how are you today? It sounds like a very crazy combination there. I don't think I'd want to be drinking that. You don't get all jacked up and drunk, dude. Oh, my. Oh, my. But good luck to you. Don't overdo that Rum and Red Bull. Sounds like a combination that could lead to disasters as consequences as if you are not careful, my friend. Hello, Zephyr. Hello, Jessica Starr. How are you? It's good to see you today. I think I caught a comment from you, or that you wrote on another forum. I think was it X maybe. Your parent. Hello. Would you rather have 5 horses or 6? I think the real question is, would I rather fight 6 horse-size uh, non-horses or horse 6 horses, 5 horses? Good morning, Sam Zephyr. Huge fan. Great. Thank you very much. Appreciate that fandom. David Marlin, how you doing? What is new? Well, I guess we are a little bit in between things. Hold on. Let me flip the camera around and get down to it. Get down to the show that we're doing. Enough of this warm up stuff. Let me just put on the motherfucking boot and remove my superfluous pair of glasses here. And all right, are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. Wow, what the hell? That's so weird. I was seeing better through my other glasses. That's fucked up. Or was I? All right, hold on now. Hold on, people. Gotta clean my effing glasses, and then I'll be able to read all your comments appropriately. So that's good. All right. All right. Okay. Here we go. Oh, Paradox Face. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I'm assuming that either way, I can read that way. So happy to see you live, or so happy to see you live, and I think it's true either way. Hello, everybody. Oh, that looks better. That looks like I'm in the jungle or something. I'll go with that angle. All right, because we are here. We are on. On the fucking gun. Oh, okay. Here we are. Thank you very much. I've made it a rule not to answer the phone when we're live, because then I'm on the phone and this thing kicks off or something. Anyway, let's get down to it. Let's just get down to it, people. The people are pouring in here. Tony Johnson, good to see you. Oh, geez, and I gotta make sure not to hit. Wait, Babs, what the fuck? Okay, here we are, people. Where are we at? Caps Lock Prime, howdy. Andrew Cosi, how you doing? I got my cream in my coffee, so there you go. Alex Side 46, loving you back. Zephyr, yeah, man. Delby, thank you very much. Mintu Mandorlini, Finland, I'd love to. I've been to Finland once, and it was a very beautiful place. On our way to Russia that time, back in the day. Yeah, we're happening. And Sarah, thank you, Sarah Meek. Welcome to the show once again. Thank you for moderating this mess. Hopefully, it won't get too messy. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. All right. So let's see. Now, what? Whoa. Oh, right. I pushed that button again. Oh, right. Move the camera again so it doesn't look like. Now, okay. Now we're in the jungle again. Okay. We're in the jungle. We're waiting for the ducks to come. So it looks like that. I'm feeling good about that. It's a nice background. It's a beautiful day. I'm looking not too haggard, and that's good. Bitman in parentheses. How you doing, Peter Yobel? Howdy. Carl Schartz. Good name for a pony for sure. Teddy Roosevelt there. Conscious Holes. Hail Eris, indeed. Take a bite of the golden apple and let's rock down. Zephyr. Today we're going to be smoking just a little. Well, we're running low, quite frankly. Running low on the weed. I mean, we've been traveling a bit, and we're down to some dregs. But I've got 1 or 2 hits of the decent purple something or other. It's all I know is it's purple in color. Wookie, my friend's Wookie flip down in where was that? one of our last shows, I guess it was in Fredericksburg. Fredericksburg. And they're a great band. If you want to check out Wookie Flip, check out Wookie Flip. They're like a duo, and they did they backed me up at the brewery, and they backed me up at Madame Oddities, a very incredible shop. It's a collective run by about one woman and 45 different artists participate. So there's a lot of things to look at. They also do heavy metal shows. And we screened the movie Vote Jesus there, and it was very swell. But be that as it may, I guess I can keep everything within a 1 minute segment, really, because everybody's watching for about 1 minute is what I've discovered in the recent, after the show is over, I get to see how many people watched it, for how long each person watched it. Back in the day, it would be like 100 people watching it for maybe 3 to 5 minutes a piece. But with all these new people flying through, and I love you all, and it's great to see you all, and thanks for popping by. Boom, you're there for a minute and gone for a minute. So that's something to consider. It's something for me to wrap my head around, that I'm sitting here for an hour talking. But in the meantime, thousands of people are rotating in and rotating out. And, I'm sure a few people are like, the regulars are watching it for like, a longer time. And that makes the people who watch it for 10 seconds, boom. So I'm not sure what the viewer, is actually getting out of it or trying to get out of it, or what I, as a person talking on the internet, is trying to get out of it also. So it's very curious. I mean, I guess I guess ultimately we're monetized, and so the more people who watch, or the more hours we log, the more money we can make, and that will pay more bills. So fucking A, that's great. And so thank you very much for watching today. And if you're just tuning in, and odds are you just are tuning in, because people are just tuning in every fucking second. This is High Noon with Vermin Supreme. I'm Vermin Supreme, drinking coffee. The first half hour of the show, we drink coffee, and then we smoke the weed. That's the deal. So if you are watching the first 30 minutes of the show, you'll see me drinking coffee and talking, and trying to say people's names until things get so chaotic, and the chats just flow by so fast that you're going to have to fucking super chat, motherfuckers. You're just going to have to super chat, or I won't be able to even see your comment. That's how crazy things get here. And I'm just saying that. I'm just pointing that out. I don't want to jack you up for super chats if you don't want to super chat me. But you can super chat me. Because, okay, Jessica Starr, thank you very much for pointing that out. Short attention span. Of course, the internet is a great place for that. And, of course, the internet and television created it. So that's exciting, too. So that really pays off. I guess it's a feedback loop, a spiral, if you will. People's attention spans are like shorter and shorter because of all the bombardment. And then all the bombardment has to speed up. So that's good. Zephyr, I understand. No, if you're broke, you're broke. I mean, I know broke. I am a low rent hippie from way back. But some people aren't. Some people got that extra cash flow to piss it away on super chats. So that's and I appreciate that. But I appreciate you too. Thank you very much. I remember that, Tony, back in the real world, when we lived in the real world, and if you wanted to smoke the weed with Vermin, you'd have to go to the Rainbow Gathering. True. Thank you, Zach. Appreciate that. J.N. Newman guy, good to see you. Thank you very much. All is going according to lack of planning, and we are right behind schedule. Shibin Bird Zero, I'm pretending to be in the wilderness. I'm really not in the wilderness, but damn, I'm pretending that I am, and I'm glad the illusion paid off. I'm in my duck blind. Hi there, I'm that guy from Duck Dynasty, and we're in our duck blind, and we're waiting for some ducks to go by, and bang 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 pew 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 quack 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 pew 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 quack 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 pew quack, you got me. Okay. Yeah. As you can see, the show is, the first part of the show, drink the coffee, get a little caffeinated up. And then if you're lucky, I get really caffeinated up, or at least let it fucking kick into high gear. So, let's see what sort TAC. Yep, there you go. Right. If you win the election, what's your policy? Feet care. Lots of good feet care, man. Foot rubs, foot massages, toe pulling, warm baths, vibrating baths for your feet. It's going to be great. Oh, the beard is fake. Okay. Tell that to my beard. Ha ha ha. BB Beware. Gosh, yeah, fuck yeah. Amber Brown, thank you very much. These are my 99-cent dollar store glasses. I think I bought them when shit was still $1 at the dollar store, back before the times of inflation and Joe Biden and go Brandon and fuck Trump and all that. Current situation between Palestine and Israel. August Schroeder, I'm glad you asked. Terrible, terrible tragedy. It would be really nice if fucking the Israeli government and IDF stopped bombing and fucking murdering shit tons of fucking civilians while they're going after the terrorists. But Fallujah, whatever, motherfuckers. But be that as it may, I'm already against the next genocide, if there's anybody left to genocide after my presidency. But be that as it may, I do stand for the 52-state solution, 52-state solution, 52-state solution, and that is, of course, relocating Palestine and Israel to the United States of America, where we can keep a better eye on them, quite frankly. And I say, Palestine, let's say Wyoming, and we'll put Israel in Texas. How about that? And I think they just need a little breathing room, and they'll get that in America for sure. So yeah, bring it on. Bring it on. 52-state solution. Thank you very much for asking. Good question. Teddy Roosevelt, can I get a donkey? Actually, I'll name it Harry Garcia. A great name, and for the name alone, yes, you can totally have a donkey with a special permit, of course. A special non-pony equine permit available at Town Hall. Phil Swift. Phil Swift. Where do you write that letter to? What address? Did I get your letter? I will say that I'm pretty infamous about procrastination, and like sometimes I'll find fan letters that are literally years old, and I try and get back to you as soon as I can. So Phil Swift, drop me a note again. Drop me actually DM me on Twitter or Facebook, and then I'll see your message. If you wrote me a letter, thank you very much. Nobody writes letters anymore, and they're very, very cool. So I appreciate that you went through that effort. And if I owe you an autographed picture or some other crap that you asked for, you just let me know, okay? And I'll try and dig it up. I'm going to be home soon. I'll be digging through my piles of backlog correspondence. Just imagine like Santa Claus going through all his fan mail. How the zillion. Anyway, so thank you, Phil Swift. I appreciate that. Ricky, do you think we'll beat JFK Jr.? Definitely beat him already. John went down in that plane and stuff. But now what? Oh shit, motherfucker! That's a kick in the ass. My coffee spilled. Man, that is just sad. That is sad. I think it's a combination of the new cup. It's like, well, it's Raytheon, so it's gonna fuck up. But I had it on the ground, and I must have kicked it with my foot. And don't you hate when that happens? When you're like doing your podcast, which is based around coffee for the first half hour, and then you kick it over accidentally, and then you're left with your empty effing cup. I think we've all been there, right? So I could do that for an hour probably with the attrition rate, with the people coming in. Brand Boots, Josh Cam, this is the Tingley Rainwear, Tingley. You can find them at on the internet. Tingley, they have a presence there. They sell shit. All right, kilogram of steel. Let's see. AAR asking me what's heavier, 1 kilogram of steel or 1 kilogram of feathers. Well, let's see. Jet fuel can't burn steel beams, but it can burn feathers, unless those are steel feathers. And of course, utilizing the latest and the newest technology, feathers are very light, and yet they're very strong for what they are, much like a suspension bridge. So I'd have to say, if you dropped both of them off the Tower of Pizza, the Leaning Tower, if you will, and dropped them both at the same time, I think the steel would hit the ground first, because the feathers, because they're aerodynamic like that to make that happen, because they're designed to fly. So I hope that answers your question. But if you did it in space, if it was a vacuum in space, they'd hit the same time. Some scientists did that, right? All right, here we go. Kura Kutamo. Do I have a position on First Nation people? I have a few Ojibwe friends, and a lot like the Palestinians, they want their land back from the U.S. and Canada. Yeah. Pal, yes. Reparations for the enslaved and return of the ancestral lands to the ancestral people. Sure, I'm pretty much for that. Pretty much for that. I don't know where everybody's going to go, but it's all good. It's all good. So yes, I support indigenous rights, and I support the right of determination of the native people and the respect of all treaties. Of course, contractual law is very important to many people, and of course, treaties are the law of the land. Treaties are recognized by the Constitution, and that is that. And the treaties that have been violated should be reversed, man. I mean, take that shit back. Okay, thank you for asking. That was a very, very good question. And once again, of course, a disclaimer. Of course, I'm just some guy with a boot on the head. I'm not necessarily a pundit or a politician. Thank you. Views are expressed are not medical advice. That's all I'm saying. Soprano Moses, or Moose rather. Thank you very much. Good to see you. Mike Filkowski, it was amazing. It happened. Tag, please rap for us. THE, I'll do the little one that I do sometimes, and I'll do it for you. My name is Vermin. I like a pony. And if you don't like it, well, you can blow me. I braid her mane. I can't complain. The way that pony makes me feel is driving me insane. I like a pony. I like to ride her hard. I ride my pony all around the yard. Yankee Doodle went to town riding on a pony. I love a pony. My pony likes to buck. Me and my pony, we really like to ride around the town, ride around the town, ride around the town. Thank you. That's as close as I come to the rap game. Thank you. Mr. N, thank you. That's a good idea. I think I will run for president. Once again, of course, Z-Strike, will teeth brushing law also include mandatory flossing? I wish it could. I wish it would. But you know how it is. Anything will pass the House, but we just don't have the votes to pass the Senate. So that's unfortunate. Now, oh man, this duct tape is really not holding up on my camera holder here. Okay, try this then. So, super chat. Okay, let's see, where are we? Saturn. Okay, gonna get to my friend Saturn here. What advice would you give to somebody in their 30s who wasted too much time and feels left behind on life? Well, Saturn, that is a very good question. Of course, life is too short for regrets, so no regrets. Okay, you're starting from today, starting from scratch. And of course, this is my advice to all you young people out there. And I know a lot of people are just, clamoring for fucking old man advice from a guy with a boot on his head. But let me tell you this right now, something that I wish I had done a lot more earlier of, and that is as follows. Think of your future self. Think of future self. And do what you can do to make life better for future self, for future you. They say, well, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where are you going to take yourself in 5 years? What are you going to build upon? What skill set do you need or want to develop to bring you to the point where you need or want to be? So it's a fair amount of soul searching. It's a fair amount of thinking. When we're like kids, it's like, ooh, I want to be a fireman when I grow up. I want to be a zookeeper. I want to be a doctor. But what are the steps that you need to take? So it's a very interesting question, and I'm not, I guess we'd have to talk about it more, because was that time wasted? Was it well wasted? If it was well wasted, well then, that's another thing. But you want to look forward. You're a young person, 30s, okay. You still got plenty of time to turn it around, or not even turn it around, but just to find your calling, find the thing that brings you great joy and satisfaction. Ideally, that thing involves helping others in a perfect world. So you know, you gotta think about what you're equipped to do, what you're willing to do, what you want to do, what's going to bring you joy, satisfaction, and help others. Let's say that. Thanks for asking. Deathcore Ball, thank you, loving you. Thug Nugget. Prayers for your mom who passed. Not a praying man, but I'll say the words like I am. Losing a parent is a very difficult and hard life landmark. It changes things. So may her memory always be a blessing for you, and I'm sure it will be. Okay. Okay. Oh, see, I'm already like literally. Oh, okay. I saw a chat. I saw a pay chat here. Ricky Loafer, thank you very much for that super chat. Because now it's like I say, if you want me to see your comments, super chat is definitely the way to go because I can see it. And if not, I'm just gonna randomly scoop around and boots looking extra because quite frankly, I just can't see everybody's name because their names are flying by. But thank you all very much for tuning in. We're about 22 minutes in. My coffee got kicked over. It's really sort of a sad day for America. But keep those super chats coming because I got bills to pay. And once again, of course, they're not my bills. I mean, they're not my bills. I mean, yes, they are, and yes, they're not. But they're not my living bills. They're not my bills that I use to survive. They're not. It doesn't go to my rent. It doesn't go to my food. Nothing like that. The super chat money goes here. It goes to my social media bills. Go figure, right? But yeah, I got subscriptions. You got subscriptions. We got the Zooms. We got the drop boxes. We got like all fucking sorts of crap that we have to pay for, and that's price of the hobby, I guess. And thank you very much. Whoa, look at that waddle, people. Okay, I see a ding, 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 ding. Super chat, super chat. Oh, a $4.99 super chat. I'm gonna read that right now. Signum. Signum is the big winner here today, kicking down $4.99. Thank you very much, appreciate that. And Signum says, Vermin, I'm a rock climber. I caught a glimpse of your rock wall in a documentary. I do manual yard labor for a chance to climb it. Well, Signum, number one, I'm glad that you watched that. I'm glad that you saw it. Number two, I'm gonna say what rock wall? I mean, are you talking an actual cliff in my yard where I was throwing the leaves over? If you could give me a little more information there. And it is that time of year where I'm going to be raking real soon, because as many of you know, I, Vermin Supreme, have an 18-hole mini putt-putt golf course in the woods where I live, where my home is. And I'm going to be there soon. I'm going to be back in Cape Ann soon, and it's going to be raking time. And what I might do for all you beautiful people is hook you up with this amazing show that I do sometimes. It's called Old Man No Shirt Raking Leaves. And I sets up the camera, and I rake. And I spoiler alert, I'm the shirtless old man raking. So Signum, drop me a PM, DM, or whatever you kids call it these days, and let me know your location. I'm based out of the Massachusetts area, and you could come and rake for fucking days. and I'd let you climb any fucking rock faces on the around. Yeah, you bet. So okay, I'm glad we were able to get to the bottom of that one. Um, let's see. Oh, got to tap on the chat to get rid of it. Okay. Nope. Okay. And I'd like to point out today to all you beautiful people that I've gone a full show so far without muting myself because YouTube recently put the little bar, the little thing where you push the things to turn the camera on or whatever. It's right. The mute button is right there, and sometimes I'll just grab my camera and mute myself, and it's very embarrassing. Oh shit! All right, I didn't get enough coffee. I think I'm starting to slow down. Getting a little hungry for breakfast or some shit. I don't know, man. I guess I should have eaten a little breakfast before I started my show here. I don't know why this fucking... Oh, that's a little better. I don't know why the fucking camera's so up close like that. I didn't know you could zoom in on this shit. But anyway, we're here. We're live. We're doing whatever we're doing here on Saturday morning. Appreciate you, appreciate me, and appreciate you tuning in and stopping by. And life is good for me, and I hope it's good for you, too. So we are happening. Scam. Damn straight. It's the Grift of Gab, baby. Grift of Gab. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Oh, man. All these fucking... Steel Heller. What's the strongest spell that you can cast? Wicked strong. It's wicked strong. Message shelter for you. I don't have time to check. Yes. Sarah Meek Meek. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. I mean, when I try and I realize, people that once I start reading through these things, then all you're doing is watching me scroll through trying to read them. So that's pretty dull and boring, more so than the rest of the show. Thank you, Rat Consumer. Appreciate that comment. I'd read it, but it keeps popping by as more people commenting more. I have been to Russia Pro Gamer times. Loved it. Beautiful place. Shitty government, obviously authoritarian as all fuck. But we had a parade in Red Square one time with giant toothbrushes and all worked. Okay. I always wanted to ask you to consider us Oh goodness, Paradox asking a good question about art and politics, and I think the best art is political enough or politically enlightening, or makes you think about the nature. Oh, fuck. You're right. Thank you very much for pointing that out. I was so proud of myself earlier that I hadn't muted myself, and I just muted myself. So if I mute myself, please, by all means, super chat that motherfucker and say, "You're muted, stupid." So I hope I wasn't muted for too much of that. I just like spun a real solid fucking answer. Was I muted the whole time? Wow. That's stunning. If that's the case, I truly apologize to Paradox Face. Oh fuck. Oh my goodness. I really wish I could read all of your comments because they're going by so fast. It's a paradox, because now lots of people are tuning in, but I can't even keep up with the freaking comments, and I feel bad about that. So I apologize for that, the way that this show now goes. But if you can afford a super chat and want a super chat, I mean, you can do it for like short money. Apparently, um, I was muted the whole fucking time. Get the fuck out! God damn it! I can't believe I muted myself. Holy shit! Can you believe that? How long was I muted for? What the fuck? I am. Wow. Slow mode. Oh, there's a slow mode in the chat. I can do that. That must be a button that I can press. That's what you're telling me. See, that's the thing. I'm just a fucking boomer. Fucking, they've let me loose on the internet here. I don't have no fucking young people to fucking, you know, young friends or family to fucking talk me through what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing here. Let's see. Super chat, top chat, live chat. All messages are visible. Chat viewing options. Okay, I'll hit top chat and see if that slows things down. Okay, that slowed things down. Fuck! I can't believe that I did that. I can't believe that I muted myself while I was talking. All that serious bullshit. That is just stunning. I think I'd better fucking just smoke some weed or some shit, man, because that's exasperating, people. Exasperating, I tell you. Don't know what happened to my producer. Ah, there we go. Okay, didn't slow shit down too much. Sometimes Beckett Bradshaw. Sometimes the boot does get uncomfortable. I will admit. Steel Heller. It's time for 420. That's right, friends. It's the second half of the hour. We're gonna smoke a little weed. We're definitely into it. There's my lighter. There's my weed. There's the fucking pipe, and we are gonna do it. Okay. A text. Thank you very much. Let's see. Thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Appreciate it, Mr. Supreme. Can you elaborate on what you mean by when you say that you would take our guns and replace them with better guns? Excuse me. Well, a text. I think it's pretty straightforward. And I think it's just, taking everybody's guns, but giving them better ones. Now, granted, it's a little bit of a shuffle because the one you have might be a little shittier than the last person's, and so you get to hand that down. It's sort of a giant hand-me-down program, ultimately, when you get right down to it. But Vermin Supreme will take your guns and give you better ones, and these better ones will fire marshmallows, which will still be lethal, which I think was a pretty fun thing there, the marshmallow bullets. Anyway, we're smoking the weed, and so I hope that answers your question. A text. I hope that was worth $4.99 to you. It's about taking your guns. Okay, going to take your gun away, and I'm going to take the other guy's guns away. Now, if that guy's guns are better than yours, I'm going to give that to you. And if yours is shittier than the next guy's, then the other person gets, well, you get the idea. You totally get the idea, I'm sure. All right. Ding, 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 ding. Let's do this thing. Let's do the thing, people. Let's do the thing. Smoke him if you got him. people. Now we're just gonna smoke the weed. Smoking the fucking shitty weed. I can't wait to get some good weed again. Grog, where will you get the brains to make the zombie run on the hamster wheel? I think you know. I think you know. Look in the mirror, friend. Soylent Green, it's people. Soylent Green, it's people. All right, let's see what's going on here. Next week's gonna be. I hope you'll tune in next week. Next week's gonna be a much better show. It's gonna be a much better show. Jessica Starr, it's true. I can't believe I was muted for that long. I was really making some points. Paradox Flux, DM me. I owe you fucking, shit, man. Unbelievable. That's rather embarrassing. I was so happy that I hadn't muted myself the whole day. And anyway, okay. Once again, okay, we have musical underline Weston 199. Thank you very much for that super chat question, and that's a very good question. Thank you very much. Are you a Christian? Is the question of the moment, and no, sir, or ma'am, I am not a Christian, or anything. I'm digging myself a hole here real quick, but am I a Christian? No, I'm not. I do not consider myself a Christian. I consider myself a rationalist, or so I like to believe, and I don't have room in my real attitude towards supernatural things, although I like to pretend sometimes, as much as the next person, with pretend things. And so I'm not going to slam Christianity too hard, and I'm just going to answer your question with a simple no. I'm not a Christian. Am I an atheist? I like to think of myself as a rationalist. But mathematics allow for interdimensional things. Quantum physics, allow for a lot of things that people might have thought were miracles, but maybe they were just time traveling space aliens. You just never fucking know. Am I right, people? Or lizard people? That answer should have been muted, quite frankly, because that was a pretty shitty answer. But thank you, musical Weston, and have a very good Easter holiday. You and yours. Okay, Atex, last question. Did I answer all your questions, or was it just the other one? Did I miss a question? Maybe I did. Last question, action. If the horses, you promised, everything, get turned into zombie horses, would you still distribute them to everyone? I would distribute the zombie ponies to the zombie humans. Wah! Wah! Okay. Hope that answers your question. All right, let's go. Really? Okay. Old man trying to make the super chat move. Go away. Go away, super chat. What the fuck? Went away before. Damn it. Tap on it? No. Just touch it. Nope. Touch it real quick. Nope. Scroll it up and down. That's not working. What the fuck? Maybe if I, okay, there, it's gone now. Okay, it's gone. All right. Hold on. Oh, that was a great question, Alex. Okay. Scrolling through the millions of fucking comments. Jesus Christ. Wow, people, it's another amazing show here. It's another amazing Saturday. I apologize about last week. If you missed me, I missed you, but man, I think we're on the road. Oh, right. That's right. You know, you know what? You know what I've been up to recently? We've been on a fact-finding mission. We've been on a fact-finding tour. For those who've been following our adventures, of course, we crossed the border, the militarized border between North and South Carolina. We spent the night at south of the border. We dodged the border control and patrol on the border between North Carolina and Virginia, and we somehow managed to get into Maryland across the Virginia border without any difficulty. So everything's been going very, very swimmingly well. Um, but what we were doing in Virginia and Maryland, of course, we were on the shore, and we went to Assateague Island. And I don't know if you've ever read the book Misty of Chincoteague, but if you have, you know what I'm talking about. And I am talking about ponies, wild ponies, as wild as you're going to get. Feral ponies, technically. Feral ponies. They were apparently owned by people, and back in the day, in the colonial times, the local colonial government was concerned that the grazing of people's livestock willy-nilly was encroaching on the commons, and so they made rules that people had to have their livestock penned up and like that. And the people in eastern Maryland and eastern Virginia saw this island off in the distance, and they decided to graze their ponies and horses and other livestock on the island. And that's how that pony herd came to be, contrary to the popular myth that it was caused by a Spanish shipwreck. That's just not true. Sorry to burst your bubble. So that's exciting. So anyway, we saw ponies. We saw ponies. We saw wild ponies. We saw the wild ponies. So that was very exciting. We saw them in Virginia. We saw them at the. We went to Corolla Island, Corolla Beach Island, Corolla Island, which is on Virginia, and we were very excited about that. We thought we'd see the wild horses, and we took a little tour and paid our money down and got in the back of this pickup truck with the seats and on the back, up high up above everything, and we drove around for 2 fucking hours down the beach, and all of a sudden we find ourselves in this, like, it's a subdivision. It's a rich people subdivision. People with mansions, big giant mansion houses out in the dunes, and it's like the roads aren't paved, they're just all sand. And so it's like, what the fuck are all these big houses doing out here in the sand dunes, this ecosystem, and where the wild horses live? And it's like, it's so weird, man. And it's like horses fucking hang out in people's garages and stuff to get out of the wind. And it's like, what the fuck? We saw 3 horses, and after driving around for hours and hours and hours around the fucking rich people's neighborhoods. And I don't know what the fucking kind of zoning rules they have out there, but they seem to be pretty fucking slim. I guess it seems like it's zoned that you can build super giant mega houses only, and I don't even know about the fucking septic systems and all that shit. It's like crazy. So that was very eye-opening, because you have this picture in your mind. Oh, we're gonna go see the Corolla Island wild Mustangs. And then it's like we're driving around fucking rich people's houses every goddamn place. Hey, look, there's the guy who owns Dollar General stores. And Tom Cruise had a house there for a while. So it's really fucking crazy, quite frankly. Didn't seem very conducive to wild horses. The wild horses are protected. They're federally protected, but their habitat is not. So Corolla Island. So that's Corolla Island. Assateague Island, federal seashore, national seashore, and the horses run free, and there is a road through it, and there are camping spots for pay. It's a national fee, and there are picnic places and places where you can go to the beach. You got to pay to get in because it's a national thing. Got to pay your toll to get through, and but once you're there, man, ponies. So that was very cool. As opposed to Chincoteague Island, now that the ponies are owned by the fire department. The wild feral ponies, apparently, they round them up and then sell them off. So and we did see those wild ponies, but they were like had them off behind the fence, and the other place you could see them was where they have them penned up. They have a big rodeo there every year in the spring. They ride their own ponies over there. They uh, force the ponies to swim across, and then they sell them to the highest bidder. Curious, and apparently they sustain their fire department like that. So I don't know if that's optimal or not. I don't. It doesn't feel right, but it is what it is. Now, of course, back to Assateague Island. Um, there is a limited amount of pony resources there, so they try and limit the herd to about 100, 120. And so what they do is they use dart guns and shoot them with birth control vaccines, which is weird. Um, so that those are my findings so far. So far, those are my findings, and I'm trying to figure out how to present those findings because they're very instructive and very informative. And there's a huge contrast between the way these different wild ponies are treated. And I guess I should take a look at the western states where they also have the wild horse thing going on. I don't know. It's related to my campaign. That's what I'm going to do. Thank you. Vermin2024.com. Thank you. Okay. Well, we are moving right along here in this telethon. Super chats are open. Um, no, I will not completely ignore you if you don't super chat, but I can only read so much here. Full size. Yes, I am a full size garden. Correct. Okay. Arthur Mark. Yeah. Wall Street Journal. Deep throating. All right. Hello. Howdy. Let's see. Whenever it would be a federal crime. Well, it wouldn't be a crime per se. I mean, you wouldn't be you would not own a pony. You would have to have your pony on you with the federal pony identification system. Remember in super chat messages. All right, moving right along. Things are happening. Things are happening here. Once again, of course, if you need a Cameo, cameo.com/Vermin Supreme. Cameo.com/Vermin Supreme for all your Cameo needs. And maybe you need a Cameo for a friend, family member, or other that you need to communicate with that you just might find to be communicated better through Vermin Supreme. So if you need to have birthday greetings or condolences or congratulations for anything, you too can hire me to do a Cameo for you. I've quit people's jobs for them on Cameo. I've given 2 weeks notice. I've consoled those who have lost pets and family members, and have even offered emergency mental health counseling once in a while. So if you need a Cameo, cameo.com/Vermin Supreme. Cameo.com/Vermin Supreme. And you too can go to Vermin2024.com. 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 If you want to volunteer and donate today, Should have that on the screen somewhere almost. Don't know why we don't. Mrs. Supreme, what are your thoughts on tobacco product prices? Thank you, Jay Rake. I don't smoke. I don't give very much thought to tobacco prices at all. Okay. I mean, I guess they could be higher. But when I was a kid, you could buy a case of fucking cigarettes for a nickel. Whoops. Oh, and Mitchell, let's see. Greetings from Scotland. Hello, Scotland. How are you? It's good to see you. Have a good friend of mine in Scotland. she's riding her bicycle around. Keep an eye out for her. Stevie Silver. You may be hearing her pumping Riot Girl tunes someday on the rave scene there. So keep your ears open. Scotland. And what was the rest of the Scotland? Anarcho Gen X trying to get me to be Santa Claus. Man, I'm gonna have to find out how to slow down this chat. You're right about that, because there's just two highlight save to your channel. Select video. What the fuck? That ain't right. Okay. Happy Easter early. Well, praise our Lord Vermin. Thank you very much. Jenny Gap, thank you. Footinu. Okay, Matthew Kanowski, how you doing? Addy Sucks, great to see you all. It's great to see you all here today, and it's wonderful to be here. It's wonderful to be alive. I'm glad that you're alive. I'm glad you're alive. We are living the life, and we are living large, and together we can really make a difference. Now, I don't know what that difference is. Is it for better or worse? Hopefully for better. Together we can make a difference for the better. It's easy to make a difference for the worse. Remember that. It's so easy to make things worse, but things are getting better. Okay, Signum, can I email you about leaf labor? Yes, sure. Yeah, drop me a note. If you do Facebook or Twitter there, if you could drop me a note on there, that would be convenient. Or TOUR, and once again, if you want Vermin Supreme in your town on my tour, we'll see. TOUR at vermin2024.com. Vermin2024.com. If you want to donate or volunteer to my campaign, vermin2024.com. And drop me a note at TOUR at vermin2024.com. And that is if you, because I've always got my tours thing going, always looking for the next tour, always looking for places to visit and perform. So if you got a place in mind, maybe I'll come to your city sometime soon or later. That's all good. Okay, well, thanks. That was a good question, and that was the answer. Can we deport Justin Bieber if you win? Evan the Stallion, yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yeah, okay. So that was that. Let's see, what do we got here? Spencer, I'm going to read your comment here. Thank you very much for your $4.99 super chat. We're just raking up the bucks here today, and I appreciate your ability to have that disposable income to dispose a little bit my way. I mean, YouTube gets 30%, that's fair, and I think I get 70%, and that's fair too. So let's see. Vermin is ironically one of the best examples of why the First Amendment is so important. Keep on trucking, Mr. Supreme. Spencer, thank you very much for blowing a little smoke up my arse and kicking a little change my way. Appreciate that. And now let's see, how did we get rid of that? Damn it. Figure it out. Okay, people, looks like we've almost made it through another episode. I apologize for hitting that mute button when I was like saying some of the most profound fucking shit that I was capable of saying. To be a pretty fun strategy, quite frankly, for the future. But yeah, so we'll get that answer out there. It was a good question though. Comments on the Earth conspiracy and which one? All right. Well, I guess I'll just wind this down. And thank you all very much again for tuning in to another weekly episode of High Noon with Vermin Supreme. Let's see. Oh, we got one last. Would gas prices be lower because of the ponies? Yes, they would. Mac Hancock, thank you very much for the $1.99 super chat question. It popped right out there, and that made it easy for me to see. And yeah, again, who would need gas? Ponies don't need no gas. No, ask grass or gas. It would totally be grass for sure. Yeah, and ass. And you grass for your ass. Yes. Thank you very much. Rambling now. interrupted me. Okay, it's your last chance, last call for super chats, last call for super chat. If you have a super chat, if you want a super chat, this is your last call, last chance today, because I'll be tuned out. But I will be back next week, high noon with Vermin Supreme on YouTube here every Saturday. Evan the Stallion, please come to Pittsburgh. Evan the Stallion, drop me a note on the side. I want to come to Pittsburgh, and I will be in the area. Early June, perhaps. So we'll see how that goes. If you drop a note to Tour, Evan the Stallion, I'm looking at you. TOUR at vermin2024.com. That is the email where people will send me a note if they want me to come to their town. And maybe we have a house party, maybe you have a venue, maybe we do shows. But I've been doing a little bit of touring lately, and it's a lot of fun. And I like to tour, and I like to present my show, and I like to meet the people. So if you are interested, anybody here really, if you're interested in having me come to your town, drop me a note. And if enough people in one area make it happen, then we make it happen. So it's pretty simple. What about straight chaps, Matthew? That's a great question. Kalinsky, what is the issue here is that so many people are logged in and tuning into the show that the chats fly by me. It's like even if I hold my finger on it, it's still I can't even hold on to it. So it's very tricky for me to keep up with the straight chats, which is a damn shame, because in the original itineration of the show, the straight chats was the thing. There was no super chat. There was no need for it. Because it was like I could read every comment, I could read everybody's name, I knew what was going on in the chat section. But now it's become essentially impossible, literally impossible for me to keep track of all the comments. And it's sort of sad because, that's what made the show what it was people would ask questions, I'd answer them, they'd comment, I could read their comments, and it was all very much more low-key. But now the shit just flies by, man. Can't even keep track. I can't. Yeah. So it's a sad, but things change, and that's just the way it is. All right. Yeah, man. So it's been an hour. Time's up. Show's over. Gonna go do the things you got to do on a Saturday. Hopefully, you'll get the things done you need to get done. Check out what's going on in your world, in your life, in your locality, in your vicinity. See what could be better and see what you can do to make that better. Get your friends together, get your posse together, go pick up that trash, go create a food bank, go do things, go mow a neighbor's lawn. I don't know, do some nice things for some nice people. And it will come back to you, and you will feel good about making the world a better place. It's a big, scary mess out there right now, and so all we can do is really do the little things for the little people. And so you keep that up. Mutual aid is very important. I believe in you, and thank you for believing in me. And all the things will will eventually come to pass. So thank you very much for tuning in. And maybe I'll be able to figure out some way to tweak this so that I can be more efficient in my responses to all your requests and questions. And if you need a Cameo, cameo.com/Vermin Supreme and verminsupreme2024.com. Volunteer or donate. And if you want me to come to your town, TOUR at vermin2024.com. If you want me to come to your college campus, if you want me to do a show for your university, drop me a note. TOUR at vermin2024.com. And I guess that's it. It's so tempting to try and, but it's like a ticker. These words just keep flying by, and man, I wish I could keep better track of them. So time's over, show's over. That's all. That's that's all, folks. All right. Catch you later, Jessica Starr. Hey, that didn't turn it off. That just flipped it around. What the fuck? I wonder if I walked away and left it on, if the show would still be going. That's a very good question. That's a good question, Vermin. If you just walked away and the show is over, and you just left the fucking thing pointing at the sky, I wonder how long it would go on. Very interesting. Very interesting. Um, okay. All right, we'll just let it run a while. What the fuck, right? What do I care? Go get another coffee, come back, see if anybody's watching the show. Let's see how that works, motherfuckers. Maybe so. Would that be a little passive aggressive? Maybe it would be. Would it be? Would it be? Hey, I ask you, would it be passive aggressive of me just to walk off and go get a cup of coffee and maybe come back and see if anybody's still watching or commenting? I think it would be. I think I'll do it. I think we'll do that. Okay. I'm gonna fucking do that. It's an experiment. I mean, I do that at the beginning of the show sometimes, just turn on the camera as a warm up. But the fact of the matter is, I've been monetized on YouTube, and I guess the more people watch it, I guess that adds up to more hours, and then they show more commercials, and like that. I'm gonna have to find out how that works. But anyway, keep commenting, and enjoy the show. Oh, old man noises. Hope you enjoyed them. Oh shit. Oh! Let's see, how's this experiment going? Let's see how terrible this experiment's going. Ho, ho, ho. Okay, I hope that was fun because I'm just going to go away again. Welcome to the new format. This is the second hour of High Noon with Vermin Supreme. This is the time where I just leave the camera on, pointed at the trees, walk away, go about my day, and eventually the battery goes dead on the phone. I think that's when the show's over, when the battery goes dead. Now, of course, the real question is, I'm happy that so many people continued watching. I don't know why you did, but I'm glad you did. And I guess that's the new format. So I'm gonna leave again. And jeez. Any super chats? Did I miss any super chats? Okay. Well, I'll let you go on. I'll let you all chat amongst yourselves or whatever you're doing. Sarah Meek, I hope you're still here. I can't blame you if you ditched. Hopefully things didn't go shit show. I'll be back. I'll be back. We'll continue this. I'm gonna go make some toast or something. Yeah, Sarah, you'll have to let me know how that little experiment went. It doesn't seem to make too much difference. I mean, things slow down a little bit. Hey, Red Roach, how you doing? Good to see you. Oh my! All right, I'm gonna get some breakfast, and I'll come back. Once again, I'm gonna leave the thing on and see what happens. I'll be back. That's like I said, the new format. I'll just sort of pop in every so often. That's all. And we'll see if people keep tuning in. And I'll have to ask Justin if that's a worthwhile part of it. If that makes any sense. I'll be back. All right. Oh, maybe I'll smoke another hit first. All right, let's do that. All right. uh, wow, look at all those comments. Jeez. All right, I'm gonna pop it around here. Gonna look at the trees again. Enjoy the trees. Enjoy the trees. And I'm gonna go make some toast. And yeah. Hooligan fanatic. You need to understand the basic premise of the thing. You're gonna take your guns, and give you better ones. Essentially, that means I'm going to give your gun to the next person down the line who has a slightly shittier gun than that one. So they'll be getting an upgrade. You'll be getting the gun that belonged to the person who has a gun that's a little bit better than yours. Not much, but a little bit better. And so on and on. So it doesn't cost a penny. It's just, well, okay, a little shipping and postage and handling and bureaucratic fucking fees and all that, and add on a few other convenience taxes. But nonetheless, the important thing to understand is it is a absolutely free pony. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go make toast now. I'm actually gonna smoke another weed hit here. Then I'm gonna go make toast. Then I'll come back. Can't imagine there's much battery life left in this phone, but we'll see, won't we? We'll see, won't we? Well, 111 people that are viewing. Keep on watching. Oh, it dropped down to 90. That's makes sense. But I'll be back. I'll be back in a little bit. I'm gonna get some toast. I need toast. 111 people are still fucking watching now. All right, let's see. Is anybody still watching the show? Wow, 81 people. That is pretty respectable. Hope you're all doing well. Let's see. I better pop in for a second, just to keep your attention, maybe. Okay. Hi, everybody. It's me, Vermin Supreme. Welcome to High Noon with Vermin Supreme. This is the second hour. This is the time of the show where I totally just point the camera at a tree and then I disappear. And I'm making the toast right now. It's toasting. I got to go back. I just wanted to check on you, make sure you're all okay. And I'll be right back with some cheese, and I'm going to have some cheese toast. Bye-bye. Well, let's see who's left here now. Hey, 52 people. That's not bad, I guess. Hi, everybody. It's me, Vermin Supreme. Thanks for sticking around. Of course, I bet most of you have not been sticking around. Probably, my guess is that most of you just tuned in, and like, because that's the way this show seems to work. I think now, a lot of people tuning in, turning around, and doing whatever. We'll see what the final stats are. But hi, everybody. I'm Vermin Supreme. It's high noon with Vermin Supreme. I'm Vermin Supreme. It's the show where traditionally the first half hour I drink coffee, the second half hour smoke some weed. But we're experimenting with a second hour where I just leave the camera on, pointed at the sky, and go about my business and pop in every so often just to see how it goes. And here it is, people. Here, I made some toast and got some avocado on there, all fucking yuppie style, and some cheese. Oh yeah, fuck yeah. Thank you for joining me. Vermin Stream, Breakfast with Vermin. I'm shorts on my beard. Damn, that's good. What are you having for breakfast? What's your favorite breakfast? Just give you those stupid prompts. Still here. Zephyr, don't you have anything better to do today? And a special message to all you people who've been sticking around for the past 10, 15, 20 minutes. Don't you have something better to do today? Eat some breakfast. I hope y'all got some good breakfast. I hope y'all get enough food. Hope y'all staying healthy. Thought I'd give you a little ASMR. Hope you enjoyed it. Old man chewing a fucking bagel. It's on my new album. Okay, I've got the low battery signal on my phone. I've switched over to low battery mode, and that just means it's a matter of time. I think that's a fair way to do it, quite frankly. That's the new format of High Noon, Vermin Supreme. The second half, or the second hour, will just be until the fucking phone dies, until the battery's dead. I think that's a good way to go. Here. I ain't gonna plug it in. I'm just gonna let it die. So there. Okay, the end is near. Oh fuck yeah. This one isn't quite as crunchy, so it wouldn't make as good as ASMR. Welcome to my new show, Old Man Eats a Bagel. Good. Hello, who? Wow. Crazy fucking algorithms. Left on the camera. People watch trees for like a while. There's 50 people. Now we've doubled that. Wow. I might have to go through and read people's comments sometime when I got more time, but when do I have more time? I'm a very busy meme. Let's see. We have a super chat request from Match. Hold on, Match. What you saying here? March, rather. March, can you say hi to my friend G10? Hi, I will. I'll do that. Just let me chew my bagel here. Swallow my bagel here. Chase it with an apple slice. Okay. Now, of course, ultimately, such requests generally go through Cameo, cameo.com/Vermin Supreme. If you need a Vermin Supreme cameo for all your Vermin Supreme cameo need, birthdays, weddings, funerals, all those things, all those landmarks in life, Vermin Supreme is available to help you say the words that you'd like me to say. Cameo.com/Vermin Supreme. But in the meantime, for March, I'm going to say hi to her friend, their friend, thank you, G10. Hope I got the right number, the right initial there. G10. Hi, G10! What's happening, G10? Hello! Hello, G10! And there you go. Hope you enjoyed that. Thank you. Now, back to the bagel. All right. And we are running out of time here for sure. Battery's ticking away. I can't even see the battery counter because YouTube takes up the full screen. Yes, pony base is still possible, friend. Here, have a bite. Mmm, yummy. I don't know. I don't know about you, but I think this would be a pretty boring show to watch. But you never know. No accounting for taste. Thank you. Glad you're watching. Mm. Yeah, deep cut. Welcome to the deep cut. Fans only. This is definitely for like fans only. So thank you for being a fan. Life is good, people. Life is good. Thank you, Sarge. Sarge LeBlanc. Be sure to super chat. Like and subscribe, everybody. Like and subscribe. With enough like and subscribes, I'll get some more duct tape for my camera holder there. If anybody's wondering about the weird camera angle today, that's what it's all about. It's the duct tape. Needs more duct tape. It's the problem, but whatever. Not your problem. Wow. Yeah. Seriously. I mean, if you just sat through me eating a bagel, I mean, more power to you. Hey, can you say my name? Yes, I can. My name. You're welcome. I'd like to be Prime Minister of Canada. I know some people in the Rhinoceros Party, rather, and I think we'd do well there. Nikki Dawn asking, can I say summer? Yes, I can, summer. If cows ruled the world, what would be their currency? Humans, I would hope. Good question, Emma Tyretta. Papa Smurf, yes. Santa loves bagels. Oh, chats are tuning up here. My goodness. Now I'm going to... Here, I'll chop some apple for you. Get ready for some more of that ASMR that you kids love. All right, people. I got 10% left on the battery. I got to save enough to export this mess. And I'm glad that you all came by today. I especially love the people who don't know what the fuck's going on. That's even funnier. All right. Peace out, everybody. Take care. And maybe you'll do something tomorrow. If you do, you'll see me. If not, I'll see you next week at high noon with Vermin Supreme. Take care.